Hey, what's up, everybody? Man, Neely's back here again on another hike. You know the place, trying to pick the different paths. I got a path here, a path there, a path there, a path I've never even been on over there, which I don't think I'm going to try that. I have to have my different levels of defense when I choose the level of path that I'm going to do. But today, the main thing, even though y'all know that I essentially talk about a lot of things, but the main thing is going to be resting yourself because I was able to get some good ass rest in these last couple days. When you have off days and you think you got to go, you got to run. I was under no time constraint. I wanted to take a nap. I took a nap. I went and got my lunch, had my lunch prepared by breakfast. So when lunchtime came, I ate like a little kid in kindergarten and took me a little nap. Looked at some cartoons, woke up, got something else to eat. So a lot of times in life, we feel super, super guilty about resting, getting us some rest. Even on our jobs, I've been on jobs where people look at it as a dishonor or a badge of honor for not taking your 10-minute break. Let me reiterate this for y'all, and I gotta flip this around. Take your 10-minute breaks. Take whatever breaks you can, because those of us out here on the work battlefield, and y'all know it wouldn't be nothing in LA without giving you your first LA police helicopter. I told y'all these helicopters be on deck out here every 5 minutes. But rest when you can, because you catch so much hell in so many different situations, and you look at it as a badge of honor, skipping a break or skipping some rest that you may not feel like you need then, but you may need. I've noticed the importance of taking breaks or rest periods at work or disconnect periods at work to allow me to even reset my mind, where I may not be physically tired, but I may be in a kind of a mode, and then I can go and get me a damn cheeseburger or some cookies or something at the convenience store, and it'll be all much better. And as I'm showing y'all this, I wanted y'all to also take into point a lot of these views, a lot of the little stuff that I'll deal with. This is what decompresses me right here. So I get so many shots. And don't think just because the camera's here that y'all are here. So oh wow. Yep, yo, I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but they are yelling something from the helicopter. At least they're yelling something down at somebody. Right now they're circling up, and it looks like that's the same one. It looks like another helicopter's coming. Yeah, they are circling around this spot. Literally. Hovering over the spot. Here I am talking about rest. And we got a whole damn movie scene. But it's a real life scene. I told y'all LA is like Grand Theft Auto, and working here, living here, get your rest. That's gonna be my segue back into the rest part. In the midst of me just taking in the beautiful and amazing views. Let me show you this one here, but rest, and this is a portion of or part of rest, how I look at it. So let me give y'all some context to this. Look at this, yo. I'll just sit up here and just stare 5-10 minutes, decompressing before you go back into the belly of the beast, because people have responsibilities. You got bills to pay. I got bills to pay like the next person. I'm not trying to flex on y'all. I am an aspiring multi-millionaire content creator. I am not that yet. So, I'm learning though is that, and y'all see that helicopter again, that day after day behind it, that's downtown LA in the background amidst the chase. But one of the things, people feeling scared about taking rest or taking trips or taking little vacations, as you will see, I do quite frequently. I'm gonna be sliding and moving to somewhere or something. And people feeling a dishonor or taking their breaks or honorable because you didn't take a break, that's bullshit. And this programming that they have us on when we're on our off days that we got to run and go to a club or go to an event, or you feeling less than because you don't have the money to do something on your off days, or you don't do nothing on your off days, that's also bullshit. Because the rest I got has like rejuvenated me to a whole nother point. And now I can step back into the week refreshed. A lot of y'all, we don't realize like you're carrying 2 weeks ago months of work into this week. There's being like no decompress point. You're not getting out in nature. And I'm trying to provide, because the visual of nature does a lot energetically too. Don't think just because you're watching this is not doing nothing for you. No. But you look at a lot of other dumb stuff during the day. But I come out and get this, and then I made the choice to start, sharing this as a portion of rejuvenation and rest for wherever you may be. You can either listen to something I'm saying or see something that I'm showing. I try to make it like a triple threat. I like to get a 2-for-1 combo. So just say it's like your 3-piece and a biscuit, where you can get your visuals, your motivation, your inspiration, your real talk, and a little bit of decompression time. Even if you can't get out here and hike as I am, but as I told you before, get up and move. Even if you can't do nothing but walk around your kitchen and back, and that's it. So I'm still it's been with you all. Tell you about rest. Still have this helicopter circling situation in this building. It's still going on, but it's Ellie, and that's what we do. That's how we decompress. That's how we get the decompression on. And get the good vibes in. And I come out here and take deep breaths, and even looking at this and taking a deep I guess I can go ahead and do the motivational aspect or the real talk about this. I've been those people that always feeling tired and run down, and I felt like in being real that I shouldn't. It's honorable to get less rest or to push yourself past the limit. And I learned that when you push yourself past the limit, those things that you push yourself past the limit for aren't worth it, or aren't consistent, or don't really have your back, i.e. jobs, businesses, fake friends, looking a certain way that really doesn't do anything for you. And we end up running ourselves down in the ground. And as I had a viewer comment and say, that they try to rest, they do what they need to do to survive, and they try to rest, because while that may look dishonorable, and while I'm on the hustle, don't get me wrong, I want to aspire to build wealth and build beyond where I am. But that's not going to be my basis. You know what I'm saying? And even getting wealth like that, you're going to see me more and more leisurely than you're going to see me into active things that add stress to my life. So don't feel freaking guilty about getting your rest. Hey, yeah, take your 10-minute, even if you ain't got but a 5-minute break, take each one of them at the marker. Because you may feel like you don't need it, but you need it. You definitely do. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. But I don't think I'm going to take my hike too far today, because I'm having a realization is that I have a lot of content, and I have a lot of content that I need to edit. And I can go out here and do the master blaster things. And this is a part of my day, and I don't think it would be a point where I come out here and I don't at least do this and record what I'm doing. It's because it's just a part of what I'm doing. I'm just sharing that. But brothers, we have to be real about careers and things. Like, I got a lot of editing. There's nothing mystical that I can give you, but Van Neely has a lot of editing to do, and Van Neely has some great content and some great things to share, but I haven't been able to share them because I got to edit and get these things together. And it taught me a lesson. And the lesson that it taught me, and I'm gonna get some water here, you guys. So bear with me. We're getting to you real. You still can see the helicopter chase going on while I'm getting this water. And this is a common thing that you see in LA. They're circling over that apartment building. And you know, common sense, y'all, give you the safety security tip is that if you're over here or you driving and you see that above, you want to try to make your way not in the direction of where that shit is circulating at, because there could be a car chase, somebody could be on foot, anything. And you don't want to be, you know, trying to get your mail and trying to pick up your Uber Eats. So I take the way around. I made so if I was up, saw this, I would go around, down, out the way, but I would not be going around. If it was around my building, unless, you know, somebody I knew was there that I, you know, cared about and wanted to make sure they were okay, I would stay out from over there. But, you know, people will drive right into the damn eye of the storm and wonder, I don't know how it happened. So let's get back to it, y'all. You know, get a little relaxation, a little LAPD helicopter search. A little vocals coming out, but take your rest, y'all. I felt bad about taking rest so freaking much. Finally, these 2 days, you know what I did on my 2 off days, y'all? Brother rested. Wasn't nothing exciting. I didn't do shit. I didn't hope to do shit. I sat my butt down and rested, which is so hard to do because, you know, when you get to your off days, you're like, oh, I got to do something. What's going on my off days? Ooh, can I catch a show? All this other shit that don't really mean nothing, you know, when, hell, your body needs rest. So, oh, wow, y'all, look at this. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Shining down from heaven. Look at it. Just a little, it's just the little things for me. I know there's a lot of things that are trendy and cool in LA, but this is what your boy right here is into, you know, right here. And then if I were to pull in for you, you can see the plane, and right there in the silhouette, y'all can see the plane right there just gliding by. It's these simple things for me, y'all. I know there's rooftops. I know there's all the designer and the cool stuff that all the kids do, but this is me, and I'm very appreciative that social media and blogging allows us the opportunity to be me. And is everyone gonna agree with this? Is everyone like it? No, but it gives me an opportunity to share. And I think in a world where there's so much hate and so much, you know, separation that things that people use to separate themselves, and it makes us really, in the sense of trying to be inclusive, it makes us lonely. And it's cool to have an opportunity that if you are somewhere and you don't want to get out here and deal with the crazy bullshit, you know, I can voice my opinion and say what I want to say and communicate and get my word out instead of holding it in like many people still do to this day. It takes courage to do that shit, but, you know, I'm here and doing it, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. And I'm grateful, like, I count it myself is because I remember there were days where I just sat in apartments, set up in rooms for days, weeks, months, going nowhere, doing nothing, seeing anything. And now, while this may not be shit to a lot of people, it's great to me because I'm like, wow, this is kind of what I kind of carved out for me, to be able to take walks in nature daily, to be able to, if I have the choice to walk out here in nature or walk on a beach or walk on a mountain, I have that option. And, you know, however it looks for me. And, you know, that's another thing I want to get to talking about in some of my other future vlogs with you all, is defining success. And success for me now is including something cool. Because I feel great, like it's my second day and I don't feel rushed. I feel very much calmer that I've had rest. rest and food, simple things like that, that people say, well, I eat, I get sleep, but how many of us actually get enough sleep or get enough rest? What do y'all do when y'all get your off days or get off work? You run to go run yourself in the ground and you swore you was going to rest, or you swore you was going to work on your business, but you working on it, getting to the club before 11 so that you can hang out with your folks. And it's just, it's that real talk that when we be real with ourselves and know that's what we gotta do. Just like I said, I'm being real with myself and saying that, yo, bro, you got a lot of videos you gotta edit. I think I have like over 2,500 clips right now that I need to edit. Like legit, 25 clips. 2,500, my bad, 2,500 clips. Me that I've shot myself, didn't buy it, no, nothing, And I'm like, okay, I love being out here, and I'm gonna hike daily and be out in nature and moving daily. That's gonna happen. But I think I've kind of gotten a little bit more in all this work refined on what needs to be done. And a lot of times in our business and our dreams and our visions, we like to moonlight shit, and we like to moonlight on what we think we should be doing or how we think we should be looking versus the task that we actually need to do to get the action that we need. And while it may not, it's more fun for me to be out here with the camera and be like, oh yeah, look at my life, it's so great, and living a nightmare on the other side. That's all that's an inside joke. But when you want to do the fun stuff, but there's the stuff like, oh, I gotta edit, I gotta sit at the laptop and chop and pull and listen to audio and balance audio and stuff that we may not think is fun. And if we're gonna bullshit ourselves and not do the stuff that we actually need to do to get action, see, I need action. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be kind of rough, but I'm gonna have to make me some ginseng tea and commit to an hour of focused editing, take a break, come back, commit to another hour of focused editing for what I gotta do. So, and that's like I don't want to say my spanking, but it's like, hey, if you want the results, do what you gotta do. Don't moonlight yourself. And one of the things that you do need to do is rest. It sounds simple, and I know we look for these, one of my favorite books, To Open and Away, says that our modern minds are trained in complication, and we want things to seem complicated and don't realize getting some damn rest, just not going out this freaking off rotation. Just give yourself this 3 off rotations. Don't freaking go out anywhere. If you must do anything, get you some wine, the one that you with, the one that you love. I'm gonna get some wine, the one that I love. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna watch a couple movies. We're gonna laugh and talk and do our little thing and vibe and just stay at home and see how you feel. Come back and comment on this video and see how the hell, or if you've done it before, give some advice for those that don't believe it, because I'm just like, wow, I freaking rested on my off days and I feel freaking great going back into my on days. Literally. It's like, like you feel the grudge, like, oh, I gotta go back. I'm like, man, let me go knock this shit out tonight because I've been resting. And guess what I'm gonna do when I go back? Because people think it's, oh, you gotta turn it back up and get run back down. No, I was getting caught in that little rat race. Oh, you gotta turn it back up. No, don't turn it back up. You gotta rest like your ass on your off days, on your own days. Shit, get off work, get you a damn breakfast biscuit, take a hot ass shower, put you on a good movie, and sleep the entire day if you can. Say no to a lot of shit. Say no to a lot. What you think finna happen with me this week? Hey, it's gonna be rest. Shit, I like this rest thing. It's like you didn't taste blood for the first time. It's like you didn't taste sleep for the first time. Yep. This is one of my cool points I like because it just gives you like a lot of vantage points. It allows me to sit and reflect and think of the things that I want to do and have and be living over the city. Like I said, country boy from the deep south, out here in California doing my thing, y'all, and just trying to keep it all together, learn everything. Share what I learn, share what I do, and provide some of the things that I'm learning, out to others. I just think I really think while I have some good information and good shit to share. We're all like friggin' scientists, like trying to figure this shit out. That's what I really think we are. And, some of us have, I've sent, now it's super, super digital now, but I remember, driving an hour and a half to get one book and have them hold it behind the counter. And you get up there and they didn't hold it behind the counter, but you find it in the comic book section, in a totally different section. I've been through having to order books on eBay and wait 2 weeks. I've been through having $40 and spending $30 on a book and hoping that your $5 Little Caesars, hot and ready, will be there. So now been in a game like that, but I just encourage you to rest. Don't run yourself down. It ain't cool. Take them 10-minute breaks, take that 30-minute break. And hell, I say 30-minute breaks. If your ass can go to sleep or get off site, do it. Reset your head. It works. And this is coming from someone who works in a high stress arena. Even leaving site and coming back, you be like, oh shit, I feel like I got off and I'm back. And it's like I didn't forgot and decompress from the other shit. Go take a walk too. But everybody, you trying to sit around and talk about the shit that's going on. Go take a walk. Go take a walk. So I enjoyed hanging with you. I appreciate those of you all that are watching me and hanging in here with me as I'm ranting and talking about what I'm doing. But one thing I want you to do and encourage you is rest. I got some these last couple of days. It's been phenomenal. I encourage you where you can find rest. I know everybody's situation is a lot different, but I would encourage you is that where you can find rest, get it, and don't feel guilty about it. We have a society to run you down to make you think that it's bad to get rest, but get it. Good morning. How y'all doing? Good. Get your rest, people. Peace.